Hi, Miss Annie here, and welcome to Music Munchkin's Noggin Nuggets, where we're going to give you tips for teaching your child character. We've been discussing obedience, and sometimes I'll have people say, my child's just not being obedient. They're being really rebellious or disrespectful to authority, and what do? Where do I start? I always encourage them to go back to relationship. Their relationship with you and building that solid love and confidence in your love, and then also their relationship with God. Be sure you have a little Bible for them and read Bible stories to them every night. I would particularly do some Bible stories on characters that have instances where they obeyed or maybe disobeyed. A story of Noah who obeyed and followed God's plan, or a story of Jonah who didn't and had a result, or the prodigal son. We had a little book on Moses that taught the 10 Commandments when my kids were little, and it was a pop-up book. There's books about the 10 Commandments. There's so many materials out there that will help you to make it interesting for your child. But spend time helping them understand God had rules, and here are some people in the Bible that obeyed them and disobeyed them, and here were the results. When you start building a relationship with your child, just some practical suggestions. Take a walk and talk. Sometimes if they're not looking you directly in the eyes, it's easier to have a conversation. But ask questions that delve into their activities and their friends and their life and their feelings, and then just listen. Let them talk. Don't overreact, don't judge, just listen. And let them know that you're giving them your undivided attention. Get involved in a ministry together. We always tried to take our children to a third world country so they'd be grateful for what they have here at home. But when they're little, take them to take coats to the needy in the winter, or take them to take a food basket. Take them to a inner city daycare after school and let them read to the little children. Just find some way that they can contribute to the lives of others, and it'll take their focus off themselves. It'll also help them have good self-worth because they are contributing to our community. Be an example yourself of respect and compliance to the laws. Sometimes it's even okay to say to your children, I really don't enjoy paying my taxes, but it's the law, and so we do it. Know your child's friends. I always used to substitute in my children's schools just so I would know their curriculum, but also know their teachers, know their friends, know what was going on and the pressures they were facing. It's important to help your child have friends that have the same values, or their families have the same values as you do. Spend more time in activities they enjoy. That might mean you just go play paintball, or you go bowl, or you go play laser tag, or you go to the park and swing and feed the ducks. But again, you're building that relationship by letting them know you care about what they care about. Sit down with them and put together Legos. Involve others in mentoring your child. I always tried to find somebody who could be around my child, or somebody they could work for as they became a little bit older. And I always ask those people, share with my child your faith. Share with my child what's important to you and what's made you successful. And just had great mentors in their life. It takes a village, and it's our responsibility as parents, but it helps if somebody else, like a youth director or a pastor or a children's worker, is reinforcing the things that you're teaching at home. Give tons of positive reinforcement. Your child's going to receive criticism all the time from others. So try to find other adults and be sure you give them positive reinforcement when they do the right thing. Just try to catch them being good. And then know your child. There are a lot of books out right now about your child's temperament, your child's love language. Know what motivates your child. Know what things they enjoy, what things they appreciate, what things push their button. Know your child well. Help them to build on their strengths and help them to overcome their weaknesses. Let them know your strengths and weaknesses, and let them know, hey, when you do this, it's really difficult for me to be patient with you. Be honest with your child. Pray about things you both need to work on, and make it a team effort to obey all the rules and to follow God's plan for their lives. Join us again, and while you're on our site, go to the store and check out some of the videos we have that teach children character and how to follow God's plan for their life. See you next time.